Hey guys, so a lot of my private students and some of my online students have been asking me about sweep picking, and so it seems to be of interest to a lot of students. So I wanted to put a video together describing some exercises and some ways to go about practicing and improving that technique. I used to do a lot of sweep picking when I was in a metal band, and believe it or not, I used to have long black hair that they made me dye. Anyway, so I'm pretty familiar with it, and I don't do it a lot lately, but I still feel like I have the technique together. So what I'd like to do is do two shapes, do a minor shape and a major shape, and we're going to go A minor, F, C, and G, and the major shapes are all going to be the same. So let me go over that with you. Okay, so the first shape is going to be an A minor shape with our first finger starting on the 8th fret, and it's just going to go up the 6 strings. Then to an F major shape starting on the 5th fret. To C major starting on the 12th fret. To G major starting on the 7th fret. Okay, let's give that chord progression a try. Now when we get to the high E string, let's add a hammer-on pull-off like this. Now what that is we're doing all downstrokes up to the high E string, then an upstroke on the second note on the high E string, and then a downstroke for the hammer-on pull-off, and then start your upstrokes on the B string, going down. Now let's try that whole pattern together at a time, and let's do it very slowly. So 3, 4, and... Okay, once you feel ready to do it in time, let's try it together at 58 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... A couple of very important things to keep in mind when developing this technique is making sure that your pick is dragging across the strings as you're going up and going down. Now, a lot of people can do this whether they play guitar or not, but it's just something that you have to keep in mind. The other thing that you want to keep in mind is making sure that your left hand and right hand are staying very relaxed and light, because the faster you go, the more light and relaxed you have to be in order for your muscles to move quickly. Okay, once you feel comfortable enough with that tempo, let's try going a little faster. Let's try 69 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's try even faster. Let's try 84 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. One other technique to keep in mind is making sure that your right hand is muting the strings as you're going up, especially if you're playing with a lot of distortion. Things can get very messy if the strings are exposed when you're on the top high E string. So just make sure that as you're going up that your right hand is actually touching the strings like this. So you can kind of notice that my right hand is actually resting on the strings.